Campos Coffee. My name is Will Young. Today, I'm going to be your barista. I want to talk all about one of my favorite things in the world, which is espresso. It all flows from there, but you just have to get the settings right and a few other tips and tricks. You need to buy great coffee. That's the beginning of all excellent espresso, is the beans. I mean, with this stuff, you can't polish a turd. If you go out and buy like average coffee, you are going to get average coffee coming out. But if you get great coffee and you get a great system going, you'll get excellent results coming out, which is what you want. You also need a good espresso machine, or even a pretty good espresso machine. But this is, of course, it's essential for espresso. Next up, your glassware or your crockery. Make sure you buy the right size glassware and crockery. Most cafes use 220 mils for their lattes and 160 mils for their flat whites and their cappuccinos. It's just all about the ratio of milk to coffee. And most people buy ridiculous sized mugs for their house, and then they wonder why they're getting average results. Well, it's because the ratio of milk to coffee is way off. We also have a coffee tamp. That's right here for pushing the coffee in. If you want to get amazing espresso in your house, buy yourself a grinder, and if possible, buy yourself a good grinder. You want a nice slow pour coming out. And you can't fine tune that much with pre-ground coffee. You can't fine tune it at all. We also have a knock tube for emptying the spent grinds. So that's your home espresso program. Cool. Now, I'm gonna make some coffee. So how do we do that? Well, first off, you take the portafilter off. I'm gonna purge some hot water through the head. That brings the hot water to the front and also cleans off the head there. Knock out the spent grinds. Give this a wipe. There you go, nice and clean. And grind the coffee in. Great. While it's grinding, I'm gonna heat up the glass I'm using. There's some hot water. You're putting shots into hot glassware or crockery. It makes all the difference. It preserves the quality and the flavors. Great, so we've ground out the coffee. There you go, that's what it looks like. Looks like a lot of coffee, yes, but not too much. It's not like pouring over. So generally, yeah, it looks about like that when you're finished. Then you tap it, goes down to around there. And then next up, you just want to groom it like that. Now everyone asks, how much coffee do I put in the basket? Well, it depends on what size basket you have. This here is a 22 gram filter basket. I put 22.5 grams in for this machine here. So you kind of find where that sweet spot is for your machine. So we've just groomed it. We spent some time pushing this around. Essentially what we're doing is we're just making sure there's no holes around the edges for all the water to hit it and go through it and then down that little channel. Then you won't get a full extraction. You want the water to hit it, soak through, and get a full extraction of coffee with all that expensive coffee you bought. Okay, next I'm gonna tamp. When you tamp, just push relatively hard, not crazy hard. You don't want to break your arm. Just relatively firm, nice and even. And then you engage it into the machine and start your pour. It should come out in about 8 to 12 seconds. And it should start with a nice dark color coming out. Yeah, like that. Jeez. Nice. And it should look like honey or treacle as it comes out. Yeah, and see, it's nice reddish brown color, like a real rich. It's almost like the color of the grind coffee they put in. Ah, yum. That is a gorgeous shot. Jeez. The time is around anywhere between 34 and 40 seconds, depending on how big your filter basket is. And there you go, nice gorgeous reddish brown crema. It's not pale, like sometimes you get a kind of a pine wood color crema, and that means you didn't extract the flavors, and it's going to be a very average coffee. But you get a nice rich looking coffee like that, it's going to be great. You have a sip. Oh yeah, it's like all the the rich flavors are coming through. You're getting the acidity, which is like the brightness on your tongue and in your mouth. The viscosity is kind of coating your mouth in this really cool way. And the aftertaste is just lingering. So yeah, you serve up your espresso with a good like sparkling water, say. Yeah, that's what I call a good morning. Enjoy.